So I saw this person was graduating, and I don't know if you guys remember, we saw them debut about a month ago. I have big question marks all over my head about this one, so we gotta talk about it. So everybody do me a favor. I'll just say hi, YouTube, because this one's definitely gonna go on YouTube. I thought this was kind of like somebody just being like, hey, you know, it's not for me, and I'm out. So chat, let me share with you what's going on. So we watched this VTuber debut about a month ago. Her name was Lorelai Loch, and she was part of Project F. Now I will tell you, I loved her design. I love all of the Project F folks. We love Project F, right? So let's read this. Thank you to my Kelboats and supporters as Lorelai Loch. It's with heavy heart I announce I'll be ceasing all my activities as a talent and the Vtuber Agency Project F Foundation effective immediately. All content created in associated Project Foundation has already been removed. Oh, my time as a talent is brief. I'm incredibly grateful for the opportunity. I request that you do not ask or talk to the other Project F talent about their thoughts, comments, or speculate about my departure. Please instead give them supportive love that they need and deserve. The Project F girls are you for the kindest and funniest girls I've ever had the pleasure working with in such a short amount of time. I know 2024 is going to be the year, and I'm so excited to see where you go with your projects with Project F. While I only retain some of the rights to Lorelai Loch, I feel it'd be inappropriate to and emotionally taxing to continue as the VTuber of my original character, Lorelai Loch. This I'll be rebranding my accounts that I'm an ownership of. I will continue on as a previous indie persona to be announced at a future date. So that was good enough for me, chat. I had nothing to say. I said, hey, sounds good, right? Well, not as it seems, chat. Now, I'm going to give you the information. It is still a developing story. I will update you on this developing story, so please hold back from any type of judgment. So, as you can see, this was made as Lorelai Loch. So, a Stabby Tabby is their alt. So this is, I think, Lorelai Loch will eventually become Stabby Tabby. So, you know, be on the lookout for them, right? Stabby Tabby retweeted this a little bit earlier. The wee-woo went off in my head, and I'm like, wait, what? So let's read what she has to say. You ghosted my legal counsel and I for over 11 days after we gave you a deadline to amicably resolve my illegal and unenforceable contract. Donnie? So we were going to inform you this a recent development concerning an unauthorized post made by Lorelai Loch, also known by her current handle Stabby Tabby, dated December 21st, 2023. This post was shared without the approval of our management team and therefore was not reflective on our values or thoughts. Since the beginning of our activities, there's been discrepancies in her professional conduct as a talent of our company. As part of our routine financial audits, we requested details concerning her earnings. However, she altered her account access credentials without prior authorization or notification, thereby hampering our auditing procedures. Efforts to resolve the matter constructively have not been fruitful due to lack of cooperation. Effective immediately, we determined that Lorelai Loch's actions are a breach of contract and has ceased our partnership with her. We will also be pursuing legal actions against her regarding misuse of company funds and assets. Please be assured that while this decision was not made lightly, it's crucial for us to maintain the integrity and trust we have built our audience. We apologize for any confusion or concern this situation may have caused and sincerely hope it does not detract from our experience with our agency. Moving forward, to reiterate our commitment to responsible and transparent communication. What? So let's talk about this a second, chat, because I got a few questions, all right? I got a few questions. So number one, why are you talking about these issues out in public? If you're talking about Lorelai's post about, you know, graduating, she did not reveal any information. So why are you talking about financial information in a public setting? I don't know if that's the best take to talk about in a formal announcement to everybody. That's a little weird. That's a little weird. You know what I mean? Like, a little unprofessional, but like, they literally put her on blast about financials, and financials are behind closed doors, right? That's always something that is not for the public. So for them to already paint her in a bad light, I'm kind of like, that's a little weird, but maybe they are very much protecting themselves, but maybe that's why they wanted to do it, right? But let me ask you this. As part of routine financial audits, what are they auditing for the VTuber? Because as far as I understand, when it comes to talents, right? Normally, you give them money to do something, and they use that money to execute whatever they want to do. So, but however, she had account credentials and hampered their auditing process, but also misused company funds and assets. What could that even be? I don't understand, like, because normally when it comes to that, they give you a budget to work with. So I don't understand how you can misuse those, you know, unless you spend them on something different. You know what I mean? Like something that's personal instead of on business. But even if they give you a budget and say do whatever you want with it, well, that is on you, right? Yeah, I'll let you know what I find as the stories break. So, but But anything else, chat, that you want to add to any of this? Because this is a weird one. Normally, things don't develop so fast when it comes to this. Like a talent to be like, yeah, I had problems, blah, 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 and that's it. But this is just like all within like a day. Like, so I'm gonna assume there's some type of response on this. This was only 5 hours ago, so I'll let you know what happens, chat, and what's going down. I find it interesting because I really like this streamer, and whatever's going on with them, I really hope they're gonna be okay. Like I'm following them because I like their content, and what they were doing. So I definitely have more of a private interest in this, All right. So last week, I talked about a particular VTuber named Lorelai Loch. Lorelai Loch was part of Project F. Project F was a VTuber agency. Unfortunately, she was saying that she had a lot of legal issues and problems, and we left it on a cliffhanger. So she was saying that she was leaving because they had an unenforceable contract, and Project F was like, oh, you're being stupid. So Project F did respond to all of the allegations. So let's take a look at what they said, chat. They said, hey, we're immensely grateful for everybody for supporting our challenge. Thank you so much for all of that. Recent rumors regarding our agency and our former staff have come to our attention, so they want to address it. Our culture has been to allow our talents full freedom and control over their creative content and direction. All right, so in this statement, Project F says, we aim to set the record straight by addressing 4 things. The true reason behind the departure of an ex-staff member, the real circumstances surrounding former talents, Solis's hiatus, the factual reasons for former talent Kawakami's graduation, incidents of uncooperative behavior from our former talent, Lorelai Loch. Claims have been made about the stated reason for our ex-staff member's departure. So the individual customer responsible for booking and managing asset production, they repeatedly missed deadlines attributing to their tardiness. Basically not hitting deadlines and a more professional stuff, right? So soon after the employees submitted their resignation, note the homework in the screenshot first to the psychiatrist assigned task. So the fact that they went so far as to like attack these people is kind of nuts. Like they're like, nope, you. There have been inaccuracies reported regarding the true nature of Solis's hiatus. So Solis encountered difficulties maintaining her streaming schedule and engaging with her peers. Her manager suggested a hiatus. Early in her hiatus, Solis communicated her wish to resign from the company, a decision that we accepted. Upon request for an extended break, the management team agreed and determined to announce a broken back as the official reason for her hiatus that she consented to. Solis broke her contract for leaking her own reasons regarding her own hiatus, despite asking for it in the first place before their own graduation stream. Absolutely crazy. So questions have been raised about the nature of Kawakami's graduation. Kawa abruptly disappeared for 2 days without any notification. Upon returning, she notified the agency she had a mental health challenges due to her personal circumstances until he announced she had assumed a new full-time role. In response, her manager asked she was okay and offered her a 1-week break because they said, we're going to come up with this broken back thing, even though it's not true. After returning, she declined her suggestion for parallel pursuit, and that is why she ended up leaving. This is the one where I'm like really weirded out because Lorelai Loch basically said she's leaving. She didn't say anything bad. She didn't say like, why she was leaving. She was just like, I'm leaving and going back to my own stuff. And so the fact that Project F is coming out and going out of their way to be like, hey, Lorelai, essentially, is so bad. Lorelai Loch portrayed a pattern of unprofessional conduct, making derogatory remarks towards the agency. Despite this, we maintained our professional composure. Well, this is not very professional. So our management team typically had access to talent's accounts. Lorelai removed this access by changing her account password and then took an unexpected break as advised by our manager. Why is changing your password weird? I don't understand what the problem is with that. 2 days later, Lorelai returned with her lawyer and refused to communicate except to her legal team because she realized that something was fucked up. The agency attempted to settle the situation amicably multiple times. So they went out of their way to put everybody on blast just to be like, yeah, look, faking a back injury and surgery is wild. So they put all of them on blast because they want to keep their, and I say this with air quotes, integrity intact. Everybody is melting down at this point. The VTubers are like, what the is going on? You put people on blast to uphold your integrity just because you don't want to look bad, which, by the way, this makes you look worse by doing this. So I want to show you guys something. And chat, this comes from a friend of mine that is a talent. I'm not telling you who it is. Their stuff is blurred out. And no, don't ask for extra details, all right? This is the inside scoop. Here you go, baby. That message is talent. So what is going on? Bro, everything. I gave them time until tomorrow today. For now, it's morning for them to decide if the rest of the talents are allowed to leave peacefully and keep the IPs or not. 3 X-talents, 2 of them are minors, and X-management will speak up to kind of bring the company down. Minors? I'm sorry. What? Why are there minors involved now? Yeah, where the f did that come from? So the rest of the talents, me included, are trying to save ourselves now since management hid all the problems in the past from us and pretty much lied to us. But yeah, they basically hid everything that happened and lied to all of the talents. And so what exactly were the past problems? Is there any way that I can help? This talent goes on to say, misstream into 2 minors and Gen 1 in general is how I can describe it at best. None of us have funds to rebrand and the viewer of girls currently. We're waiting to see if we can go and keep the IPs of our accounts. So it's very scary, but nothing we can do to help with, I guess, other than cross our fingers. Not sure what happened with the stuff we earned this month, to be honest. So not only are they hired minors, but they're trying to do all of this bullshit to protect themselves. So luckily, with all of the things that happened following the recent fiasco with Lorelai Loch, all of the new ones, Mia, Isha, and Zin, now announced that they are independent. So there was some good news, chat. There was some good news. Project F decided to save face, back off, and let everybody become independent and keep their IP. So let's watch the responses.
Generation 1 Celestia, but I am here to tell you that starting from today, I will be parting ways with Project F. Yes, I'm going indie and now I'm just Footy, or Awazora Footy.
Yay! So they got to keep their models and their IPs and walk away from Project F. Yeah, the fact that they hired minors is nuts.
Continue streaming and make content under the same name and accounts. And tomorrow I will be streaming to talk about my future plans and just catch up with you guys. This was a tough decision for us, but I hope everyone will continuously support me and the other girls, Mia, I, and Sin, in our new journey as indie VTubers.
I'm so glad for them, seriously. We're gonna watch Mia's response as well. So let's see what Mia has to say. I know she's a little sick in this video.
Hi everyone, this is my second take because I forgot to turn on my microphone. Also, I got the Rona for Christmas, so sorry for sounding so bad. Well, it is what it is, right? I'm here to give you one little update, which is that from now on, I am going to be an indie VTuber, owning the brand of Mia Marina, the IP, the assets and everything, including me, Mia. I will update you properly on a stream that's going to be co-streamed on YouTube and Twitch. I'm going to post a waiting room so you can see when it will happen. I hope to sound a little bit better until then. Any income from this day on will be 100% going towards me. Other than that, I'm going to update you on any changes for future content.
So sweet. I love her.
How things will change for me, how things will change for you. We're going to talk about all of that in the stream. I want to take just a second to thank the girls for sticking together with me and
all of them are having to like fight for the right for their IPs, right? You saw in the DM that I showed you, there's other people that are like, you know, they're talking about having to fight for the IP with management.
Just being such amazing people, and I'm so freaking proud of all of them. I'm so proud of those 3 girls. So please give them lots of support and love. Other than that, I will see you guys very, very soon.
I'm so glad that this actually became a really good ending for them. I did want to point out something else that came into question. So Faithy actually came forward and said, hey, I was meant to be in Project F Gen 1, but left during the contract stage. Payment splits, 35% to talents, 35% to company, 35% to YouTube. Which, I mean, 33%, they just rounded up. There's something wrong with this. Isn't it 50% to company, 50% to talents? Why is 35% going to YouTube? Or is it 65% to company, 35% to talents? What? So the manager says, congratulations. We'd like to congratulate you for passing the test. We extend a warm welcome to you and the team. Here's our next stages, right? So hello, thank you for the question. Actually, the payment cut will we seek as placed in our contract we'll send you. We'll be seeking around 35% company, 35% talent, and his YouTube platform takes up to 30% on super chats. So were they purposefully taking more because 30% comes out of YouTube, right? So did they take 65% and then take 30% out of that and keep it and only give 35% to the talent? Because if that's the case, that's up. That is one of the worst rates I've ever fucking seen for anybody that works for the agency. I legitimately think that they did that they only gave 35% to the talents. Now, luckily, Faithy turned down the deal because of that. Yeah, and Faith says comparing our company to How Love Ninja Sanji, it's not a fair comparison. The difference between Ninja Sanji Project F and Ninja Sanji talents are garnered because of the big following, yeah. And she basically turned it down because of, you know, how the percentage worked out. Absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. So Project F looking really bad here. Well, in the end chat, Project F responded to everything. And I'm going to be real, chat. I feel like this was by far the best possible result that could have happened. Dear viewers, we want to extend our heartfelt thanks for the incredible support you've shown our agency. No, we're literally like, no, we don't like you. We're supporting the people. We first admitted we haven't been a flawless agency. But rest assured, we are committed to continuous improvement. To those who let down, we extend our heartfelt apology. Our intention has never been to cause disappointment or discomfort. Our goal is to provide a positive contribution to the community. YouTube already takes a cut from the payout, so why would a talent LGBT take that cut for YouTube? We discussed our existing talents and decided to respect their wishes, and keeping with our past promise, we decided to transfer ownership of intellectual properties and accounts related to all 4 talents, as you should have done. For all of those who stood by us, your support has meant the world. Thank you once again for being part of our journey. It is with profound regret we must inform you that our decision to cease operations of our management company. Can we get f***ing poggers and claps? Thank God. Let's f***ing go. Finally, they f***ed up. They gave away their IPs. We'll be f***ing with anybody else. Closing operations. Thank God. Best ending. Best ending right here. Project F in the chat. Best ending right here. Chat, I want you to do me a favor. Go give all of the former Project F talents lots of love. They definitely deserve it. You know, they're going to be living their own life as, you know, free indie VTubers. Give them the support they deserve. Give them lots of love. And best of luck to all of them, seriously. I'm so happy that this ended up being a positive win for them. Just because this was so bad. Overall, the company's integrity was horrible. The way that they lied for other people is horrible. The fact that they put other people on blast is horrible. So you know what? Glad that this company decided to close their doors. Congratulations to all the talents. And that ends the saga of Project F, chat. I would say 07s, but I don't think they deserve it. So you know what? No 07s in the chat. All right, everybody say bye, YouTube. Bye, YouTube.